Yo, what up everybody, it's your boy Goose, and welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the Hamlet custom Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Now, we wanted to give a nod to William Shakespeare's Hamlet by creating these custom cards. Now again, if you want to check out these cards and use them in your own strategies, we have them in Dueling Book, that's in the description below. And also, if you want to go straight to the cards, I have timestamps down below, you can also check them out as well. Hamlet is about Prince Hamlet, who seeks revenge after learning that his uncle Claudius murdered his father to take the throne. Hamlet struggles with doubt and indecision, leading to a series of tragic events, including his own death and the exposure of Claudius's crime. Now all our monsters are going to start with a WS, standing for William Shakespeare. Like our first monster here, WS Prince Hamlet. Once per turn, you can add either Yorick's skull or to be or not to be from your deck to your hand. If this card will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy another monster you control instead. Next up is WS King Claudius. If a monster effect is activated, you can destroy one card in your hand, negate the activation, and destroy the card. As a quick effect, you can destroy one monster you control. Your opponent discards one random card for each WS monster you control. You can use each effect of WS King Claudius once per turn. Next up is WS Ghost of King Hamlet. When a WS monster is destroyed, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. When a WS monster you control is destroyed by a card effect, you can destroy one card your opponent controls. You can only use each effect of WS Ghost of King Hamlet once per turn. Next up is WS Laertes Vengeful Duelist. Monsters discard battles loses 300 attack and defense for each WS monster you control during the damage calculation only. Once per turn, as a quick effect, you can destroy one monster you control. Your opponent loses 200 life points for each WS monster in your graveyard. Next up is WS Ophelia Tragic Maiden. Once per turn, as a quick effect, you can destroy one monster you control. Add one Hamlet monster from your deck to your hand. While this card is in the graveyard, your opponent's monsters lose 200 attack and defense for each WS monster you control. This card must first be the one that's targeted for card effects. Up next is our Link monster, WS Queen Gertrude. Using two monsters including at least one WS monster. If this card is Link summoned, draw one card. WS monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects. If a monster you control would be destroyed by a spell or trap card or effect, you can destroy this card instead. Moving on to our spell and trap cards, we have Yorick's Skull. Target one monster in either graveyard, special summon it to your field, but it cannot attack or activate its effect this turn unless it was a WS monster. If a Hamlet monster is on the field while this card was activated, your opponent cannot activate card effects for the rest of this turn. While this card is in your graveyard, WS monsters you control gain 200 attack and defense for each WS monster on the field. Closing out the deck, we have the trap card, to be or not to be. When a monster effect is activated, negate that effect, then send one Hamlet monster from your deck to the graveyard. If a monster or monsters is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card's in your graveyard, you can set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of to be or not to be once per turn. And that about does it for this video. Comment down below your favorite card of the deck. If you want me to make more cards from the series, you can let me know down below and I'll consider making them for a future video. Like and subscribe to know when I post my next video. If you want to use these cards in your own strategies, I have them posted in Dueling Book so you can try them out with other cards as well. But with that being said, I'm sending positive vibes and kindness to everyone and keep things PG. Positively Goose. Bye guys.